I'm Eric Eicher, president of Alpine Bank Durango. As we all live with the new reality of the pandemic, innovative businesses throughout Southwest Colorado are finding new ways to work and serve our community. We invite you to learn more about your neighbors in this edition of Business Matters.
The former Trimble Hot Springs Resort, just north of Trimble Lane on La Plata County Road 203, has undergone a number of reincarnations since Frank Trimble built the first swimming pool and hotel in 1882. But the most recent transformation may be the most dramatic. Durango businessmen Brian Yearout, Dan Carter, and his son Ken Carter purchased the old Trimble Hot Springs in 2019 and began a $10 million transformation that, when finished, will include 16 mineral hot spring soaking pools, 8 Japanese-inspired cedar soaking tubs, and an 83,000-gallon heated saltwater swimming pool. The old hot soaking pool on the north end of the property has been turned into a mini amphitheater and includes a reflexology walking path, dining area, and bar. The group also will renovate and upgrade the spa building, add a new private clubhouse on the far north end of the property, a sauna on the south end, and a clock tower featuring a hot water outdoor shower. Yearout said he and his partners visited hot springs resorts throughout the United States to come up with the design for this newest incarnation.
The old facility that they had here was the large pool and being able to take advantage of that, but we went to a few different places, and the intimacy that we can get with smaller pools and the ability to spread out and utilize the property better is really what made us drive to that. It works out great. I think that the customers love it, and it just is kind of giving us a new identity.
The first businessman who turned the hot springs into a resort was pioneer Frank Trimble, who moved to the area in 1874 and claimed after soaking in the hot geothermal waters that his rheumatism was cured. Trimble built the first hotel in 1882 and it later burned to the ground. Trimble lost the property to T.D. Burns when he couldn't repay an $8,000 loan. Burns then built the iconic Hermosa House in 1896. Fire destroyed that building in 1931. New owners built a third hotel, which became a center for entertainment, gambling, and clubbing, most famously attracting actors Marilyn Monroe and Clark Gable, who visited while filming Across the Wide Missouri in the 1950s. That building burned in 1957, and the hot springs remained closed for more than 30 years until the Rudy Bear family resurrected the resort with geothermal soaking pools and an Olympic-sized swimming pool. The hot springs changed hands one more time before the Carters and Yearout purchased the property in 2019. Yearout said the renovations take advantage of the same historical geothermal water source to fill its soaking tubs. The geothermal waters come out of the ground at 120 degrees and are infused with 21 minerals, the most common of which are sulfate, calcium, sodium, and silica. Hot tub temperatures range from about 90 degrees to 110 degrees. The swimming pool has been converted to a heated saltwater pool, and all the waters are infused with nanobubbles of pure oxygen.
So the oxygen is nanobubbles of oxygen. We're taking advantage of a company out of Phoenix that developed the process. It's exceptional water, and they have a device called an aquagen that takes and it explodes oxygen, medical grade oxygen, into nanobubbles, and those nanobubbles go into all of the water, and the nanobubbles are absorbed through the skin to help increase blood oxygen content. It helps to restore healing. It helps create new skin cells, and it actually is probably one of the most beneficial things that we have in our water, just pure oxygen. And it's we're the only hot springs in the world to have it in our hot springs. Now we also have it in our swimming pool, and there's many places that use it in swimming pools and spas and residential hot tubs and things like that. Works somewhat like a barometric chamber.
The owners say they hope the improvements they've made will become as big an attraction for visitors as Durango's other tourism amenities. In the meantime, Southwest Colorado locals can enjoy the hot springs from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. daily. Day passes are $30 for adults, $15 for children. Short-term, seasonal, and annual passes also are available. To control the number of visitors during the pandemic, the resort requires reservations in advance. For more information about the hot springs, visit DurangoHotSpringsResortAndSpa.com. Thanks for watching this edition of the Local News Network. Be sure to stay up to date with the latest news in your area through Twitter and Instagram. I'm Wendy Graham Settle.